Booth by Bryant. Those photo booth pictures are fucking everywhere on the internet, dog. Oh my, he even got Vinny Hacker, bro, and Jack too, bro. And listen, yo, Vinny Hacker, bro, he's out here stealing all the girls, the guys too, bro. We gotta find a way to compete, yo. We're gonna put an end to it once and for all. We're just gonna start right off the bat. The two apps you need are Snapchat and Lightroom Mobile, which are both free, by the way. Once you have both apps, you're gonna open Snapchat and you're gonna click the little smiley face next to the capture button. You're gonna click the Explore tab and then you're gonna search up Booth by Bryant. The moment you write that, the first filter should be Booth by Bryant, blah, 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 whatever. Cool. You're going to tap that and boom, you should have this filter beautifully selected on your phone. Looking amazing, looking clean. Nice. Okay, we're going to do a photo. So you're going to select photo. So in order to make the picture look as authentic as possible, you're going to turn on the front flash and you're going to turn on the 3-second timer on your Snapchat. Once you set those up, I recommend that you sit yourself against a white wall or even like a curtain or some shit. And if you have one of these, like a phone tripod, I recommend you use these because then you'll be able to use both hands and you could use the timer effectively and shit, you know, blah, blah, blah. But also it really doesn't matter. You could do this like as a regular fucking selfie. You could just hold the shit up. Just make sure you're in front of a backdrop. So yeah, take some pictures, experiment a bit, fuck around, and then open up Lightroom Mobile. All right, we're in Lightroom. So you're gonna click the little gallery icon on the bottom right, and then you're gonna click from camera roll. Select the first picture that you saved using the filter, and now we can start. We're gonna start with the light tab and we're gonna drag the contrast up to around 15. Go to your highlights, drag that all the way to 100. Go to your whites and drag that all the way to 100 as well. Now the curves are very simple, but you have to pay very fucking close attention to this. You're gonna start with 2 points. You're gonna pin one right here and one right here. The first point we're gonna move is the bottom left and we're gonna move it to the right just slightly while keeping it low to the ground. Then we're gonna go to the top right dot. We're gonna move that one to the left a little bit and then down. Then the dot under that one, we're gonna drag it up just slightly. Now we're gonna click on the red dot on the bottom and we're only gonna move the bottom left dot just slightly up while keeping it to the left. Then you're gonna go to the blues and the top right dot, you're gonna move it slightly down while keeping it to the right. And you could leave the curves tab. Now, if your photo is overexposed or underexposed, now you go to the exposure tab and you just fucking play around with it a little bit so your picture is feeling a little good. So I'm gonna keep mine right around like here, I think is good. Now we can go to the color tab, and in the color tab we're gonna go straight to the grading tab on the top right. So we're gonna start on the shadows and we're gonna move the hue to 25 and the saturation to 5. Scroll back up, go to the midtones. That hue is gonna be 40 and the saturation for that is also gonna be 5. Then we're gonna go on to the highlights and the hue for that is gonna be 20 and the saturation for this one is gonna be 10. Now we scroll back up, click on done, and we can go to the effects tab. All right, so the effects tab has a lot of shit in it, so pay attention. We're gonna move texture to 80. The clarity is -10. We're gonna shift dehaze to -25. The vignette is -40. The midpoint is 75. The highlights are 100. The grain is gonna be 40 and the size for the grain is gonna be 100. Cool, now we can go to the detail tab. So for the detail tab, the sharpening is gonna be on 70. The radius is gonna be 3.0. The detail, we're gonna move it down to 10. And the noise reduction is going to be moved up to 10. Now to finish it all up, we're gonna go all the way to the left on the bottom and we're gonna click on crop. So we're gonna click on custom on the bottom left and we're gonna click 4:5. Then you're going to use the little speedometer bullshit on the bottom and you're gonna line it up and you're just gonna crop the image onto the film frame. And there you go, the picture's finished. Here's the before and this is the after. And if you want to make some more adjustments, then you fuck around the light tab and you can maybe move down the highlights a bit to make it not as exposed, or you could just play with the exposure a bit. You could really just fuck around with it. Now, if you want to save this as a preset and drag it to your other pictures, then you're going to go to the presets tab, click on the triple dots on the top right, click on create preset, name it whatever the fuck you want, click the check mark, and it should be there. Now all you really gotta do is go back to the main menu, go to your camera roll and just choose another flick that you chose. Go to presets, scroll down, find your preset and just add it and save it and then crop it, fuck around with the exposure a little bit and you're good right there, and save it. And you're good, that's it. We're done. Photo booth by Bryant. Thank you for watching. We kept it on the phone today. You already know. If this helped you, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, thank you, Bryant, for making this cool fucking photo booth. And thank you for letting me fucking cop. No, but for real, the photo booth idea is fucking dope. I really fuck with the trend. And yeah, bro, invite me. Invite me.